What's going on my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people? I know it's been a long time. Welcome back to another video. Long time is in 4 months, and let me explain. Pardon the voice. It's just allergies. I don't know if it's sickness because we just got back from Christmas in Seattle, but it's been a minute, and it's been 4 months because that's as long as I've been a father. For those of you guys who don't know, we have had our first child, Hatcher Green Blakely Stevens. He's about 4.5 months old, and he's the reason why you guys haven't been seeing me and I haven't been making videos. Because I've been trying to get my grounding as far as, I have a family now, another mouth to feed, and yeah, just trying to get settled. Also, bought a house, so I'll give you guys a tour of that at some point, but it's been let's just say from the summertime to now, a lot of moving parts, and I've just had to lock in on making sure that real life was secure and everybody's been set up for success. Myself, my wife, my son, but it's also been super rewarding, and I've made a lot of changes and a lot of growth, and I want to share a few things with you guys to kind of reignite hopping back on here and, like most of us, really make sure that 2025 goes better, because I still want to be documenting my process, and that means talking to y'all. So, yeah. All right, so in these last 4 months of fatherhood, well, let's just start with Hatcher was born August 13th, 2024. Even that's weird to think. Like, I have a baby born in 2024. Crazy, crazy. But he took his time. He actually was a week late, and the days and weeks and time up until delivery were they were fine, but they weren't pleasant. I will say though that, like, if you ask any parent, having a child, watching your wife give birth, it's life changing. And I told Louisa this, that I've never been more proud of her, and we've been through a lot of things together. We've been together since 2016, 2015, and married in 2020. So we're going, 5 years married, almost 10 years together. So we've been through a lot. And again, like, her giving birth was just, it was crazy. I'm so proud of her. And birth was only like 6 hours, but literally, like, he cooked for an extra week. And it was not, it wasn't the most fun time, because let me bring you into the situation. So again, he was born August 13th. At this time, we were taking our leave from the business and had hired on a couple people to kind of take our place, and they quickly didn't work out, to the point where one of them, when he decided to send us his 2 weeks, we were literally, Louisa's 8 months pregnant at that time. No, 9 months pregnant, 8, 9 months. We were in the middle of HEB. We get a message on, I think it was like a Sunday, of one of our people putting in their 2 weeks. And I was like, damn, like, it just made her cry in the middle of HEB, like, it's a grocery store. But knowing that the people we hired to kind of cover us and get us through this transition of while we're on our leaves, so we could have a safe, happy, stress-free pregnancy, both of them in the long run just didn't work out. Like, they don't work for us anymore. And we understand, we get it, but it didn't make the situation any less stressful. So that happened. And then, like, because of one of the staff members, his last day was the 12th. Hatcher was born on the 13th. And he spent like a quick 2 days, 48 hours in the NICU because he was having some like heart rate things. I mean, it was very like entry level, low stress thing that had him in here. But the way the doctors and nurses told us, they were like, we got to put him in the NICU. We want to watch him because the last thing we want to do is send you home and have something flare up and you have to come back with your brand new baby. So it was a rough 48 hours, and it was a lot of trying to catch the windows of skin to skin and helping Louisa recover. And then in the back of both of our minds, like I had to go to work that next week. And man, let me tell you, the morning I had to go into work, and I was able to go in late. It was only for like 2 hours of a shift, something like that. I was holding him because we were doing skin to skin. We had our touch time. And when I tell you, when I put Hatcher down, I was holding him, right? When I put him down, I swear like he held my heart and took it back to that bassinet with him. And I was a mess all the way to work. I was boo-hooing, crying, in tears, tried to get myself together in the car, walked inside, saw Sydney and Elena, immediately just waterworks again. Just because like I they say you're super attached to your kids, but feeling that for the first time and the situation we were in, uh, it hurts even to think about. So, I mean, he's happy and healthy. He's an amazing baby. But again, like the start was a little rough, but we got through it. We got through it. Now, with that happening, obviously, Louisa and I, it's our business, it's our gym. A lot of the clients we have, we've signed up, we've done consultations with, we've trained with them for a long time. So in our absence, we did notice that some of the culture just died out a little bit. We started seeing cancellations and holds. So getting back into the gym was a good thing because I was able to start bandaging things up and stitching things up and showing face to let the people know that like it is the place they fell in love with. It's a safe space. My team did an awesome job holding it down as much as they could, but there was instability, and when like your pillars or your fixed points of your community aren't there, it is harder to keep the language and conversation and novelty and energy in the gym that Luisa and I provided. So we hit a rut, and like August, September was rough. October started to turn around, and then since October, we're gaining traction. We've stopped the bleeding, and we're getting back in the building. But if you're in business, or if those of you guys don't know, Q4 is a big, big quarter. The last 3 months are where you're trying to make as much money as you can, connect as much as you can, and in our world of fitness, like it gets cold, people lose all motivation. The second Halloween hits, people just assume the year is over. I don't need to worry about my health. It's just the meals, and I'll start fresh in January. So it's been a real big like push to maintain, but we got in there. We made it happen. We had like back-to-back events through like November and December, from fitness events to community building events to seminars. And like I said, I've been busy, and I've documented some of that process, and maybe I'll put together like a recap video for y'all. But your boy's been working and being a father, and it's going well. Like the fire that gets lit under you and within you once you have a child is unmatched. And I didn't understand that until I had my own. But it's been a great process. Everybody right now, we're being light on posting them on social media. I mean, being such community people, we share a lot with our community, and this is something that we wanted to keep private for a little bit, even to the point of all up until the pregnancy, he was Baby Dragon. We did not reveal the name because for me, like, names carry a lot of weight, so I didn't want to say what his name was, and then you got so-and-so coming up to you, oh, I had an uncle named that, and he was kind of a dick, or, oh, I knew this person in college, he was crazy. I was trying to avoid all that. That's why we kept his name under wraps until he was here. So, yeah, it's been great though. Now, obviously, being a new parent, a lot of people tend to ask you like, "What's it like? What's it like?" And like, knock on wood, it's been awesome. He is a happy, healthy, smiley baby. Outside of just baby things of he can't communicate, his world is this big. So he cries when he's hungry. He cries when he be changed. He's not. He's a good sleeper, but as much as a newborn baby can be a good sleeper, but again, like I really cannot complain. Louisa takes, I want to say like 75% of the control at night because I'm getting up at 3:45 to be in the gym 5, 6 days a week. So she allows me to get my sleep, and then I come home and we switch roles. I try to be super active from home and work as I can, and she can nap and get some alone time as she needs. So the process is going smooth. The events we've had, we've taken him to a few of them, and he's just a rock star. Like I really can't complain. Parenting has gone super smooth for us. And one thing I tell a lot of people that I think has helped this process is doing a lot of the mental work beforehand. Like Hatcher was a planned pregnancy, so he didn't sneak up on us. We knew he was coming, so I had 9 months and then some to really wrap my brain around what is this next phase going to be like? What does it mean to me? How do I want to show up? And for me, a big thing was I don't want to carry any resentment into this phase of life or in this phase of life. So I had to have some tough conversations of I don't want to be that guy who says I didn't chase my dreams because I had a kid. So I've had to do a lot of planning and researching and strategizing to make sure that I've got the mental and physical. I've had to do a lot of planning and researching and strategizing to make sure that I can do both, that I can do all things. And it hasn't stopped, but it's definitely made me a better father, better spouse, better person because I've gone into this with an open mind and zero expectations. And because of that, I've been able to love every moment as it's come. And I don't feel like he's taking away any of my time because I've had these talks. I've said, you know what? If you want to continue to chase your dreams, you still got to be a good dad and show up. How do you make that happen? And making those necessary moves. And this has been great. Like I've stuck to a lot of the goals that I've had, and I've created new ones just to make sure that I'm taking care of myself so that I can take care of my wife and my son. And it's been an awesome journey. And I really I could go on all day, but as y'all can hear, my throat is a little hoarse. So I'm gonna drink some tea. I'm gonna call it a night, but I'm happy to be talking to y'all again. If you have any comments about parenting, drop them down below. Like the video, subscribe for some more content. If you give me some feedback, I'll throw that into another video. But I mean, I've made some changes, and I want to share those with you guys as I document this process. So be on the lookout for the next one. I'm gonna try to get out 2 videos a month because again, realistic expectations. Still got a business to run. Still got some moves I need to make, and I'm still raising the child. But 4 months into fatherhood, I can't complain. I love him. He loves me. He's rolling over. He's giggling. And if you guys do want to see a little bit of him, go ahead and make sure you follow me on Instagram @Life'sAthlete. I post a little bit about him, but yeah, man, I can't complain. It feels good to pick up this microphone and camera. I'll make sure when y'all hear from me next, I sound better, I got more energy, but a reminder, be the best you because the world needs that. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.